Good evening. Thanks for joining us. A first alert weather day and a very busy day. More rain will fall this evening, but Monday storms left behind damage and plenty of flooding.
This is a live look right here in Suamico. The water washed away part of that road. This is along Riverside Drive here, and we've been seeing issues like this all across the area today, from Waupaca County to Brown County. Dams working overtime, rivers, lakes, ponds spilling over their banks, roads closed or even washed out. And one of the biggest concerns right now is Big Falls Dam. That's up in northern Waupaca County, and that's where we begin our team coverage tonight. Samantha Cavalli's been in that area all day. She's got the latest. Samantha?
Yeah, right, Chris. So we have been here all day, like you had mentioned, and just before coming to air a short time ago, we have confirmed with the Waupaca County Emergency Management Director that right now the dam is in stable condition. Stable condition, meaning we're moving away from that imminent danger that was spoken about by the National Weather Service in regards to whether the dam was probably imminent to fail. Right now, we are about a mile away from the dam, just as a precaution, but definitely sounds like things are turning in a positive direction. But let's take you out to that footage, though, that incredible drone footage that was captured by our photojournalist behind the camera here, Bill Kumbalik. May not be able to see, but we want to take you to that footage here of the Big Falls Dam. Now, as you might be able to see, that the crews and community members are working nonstop since around 9 o'clock this morning to reinforce that dam as floodwaters rose. Now, officials say sandbagging began almost immediately with firefighters, law enforcement, highway crews, first responders, even community volunteers, all helping and build up on the embankments of the dam. And thanks to all of those efforts, officials are saying that water levels have now started to recede.
The good news is, looking at it, National Weather is advising us we're not anticipating as much rain as we originally thought. So I don't have those accurate numbers for you right now. But again, I'm happy to say that things are holding, things are looking good, and we're continuing to work forward.
Now, crews are continuing to monitor the situation. That's why we're still a mile behind here with the road closure, a mile from the actual dam, just as a precaution, because we're still not out of the woods yet. But the village president, speaking with us earlier this afternoon, he says he is thankful for all of the law enforcement, first responders, and community members that were coming out and assisting. And just as a final reminder, like I mentioned, we're not out of the woods yet. So if you see any sort of flooding, make sure you're turning around, don't drown. Reporting live in Big Falls, Samantha Cavalli, Action 2 News.